it happened after the draft. The Fram Fresh team wasn't able to draft any player from that. Now, of course, our team owner, Mr. Frank Lao, thought of ways on how to make the team more competitive, considering the absence of a star player. You know, Anton, Farm Fresh is like what, 6-man or woman deep lineup. Only that we're not like the other teams who are 14 woman deep in their lineup. So we're Farm Fresh, but we don't want to be a farm team, right? So that being said, we want to be competitive. So Sir Frank thought about reaching out to veteran players, perhaps who are inactive or not in the current lineup of any PVL team. So that led us to reach out to Rachel Dakis and Alohi. Alohi Robins-Hardy.
Yes.
So, syempre, yung situation kasi ni Alohi is different, no? She previously played for PSL, right? With Cignal.
Yes.
At the same time, she has played for the national team. She has played internationally in Spain, in Czech Republic, etc. No, in France even. So we felt that baka pwedeng may special consideration with Alohi. So nag-seek kami ng advice, no. Mr. Lao sought the advice of Mr. Ricky Palou, the PVL President, and Mr. Palou mentioned that okay, for as long as she's able to produce a Philippine passport, then she can play. So that's what we did, right? We tried our darn best to help Alohi acquire a Philippine passport, and eventually she was issued one.
Okay.
So there's no question on her citizenship. Now it came. Now comes October, last month, and then suddenly we received the message. Okay, despite you getting a passport for Alohi, she still can't play because of the draft rules. So we were in a quandary. Mr. Lao called me from Europe, and then he asked me to confer with Mr. Palou, and which we did. On October 24, we met, me, Mr. Palou, and Kiara Cruz, the assistant team manager of Farm Fresh, and Miss CK Canapi. And we discussed this among ourselves and how we can possibly, find a remedy for Alohi to play. To which Mr. Palou, and it came from him, why don't you ask other teams if they can agree to Alohi playing for your team? So we did that. No? So after that meeting on October 24, Anton, in less than 2 days, we were able to secure 6 signatures from the team. And then, nung we were in deep talks with negotiations with 2 more teams, then suddenly, Mr. Lao received a call or the news that no, they are.
You still have to go through the draft.
Yes, Alohi still needs to go through the draft. So, for us, parang, what is this? Bakit niyo pa kami pinayagan to go through that great lengths, securing Alohi's passport, securing the signatures of other teams, and yet, ganun din pala yung sasabihin nyo. Ano ba tayo dito? Ano bang usapan to? Diba? So, we were really dismayed. Mr. Lao was so disappointed because he felt that there was already an agreement that Alohi can play, provided we met the conditions. And it came from them.